Hey guys, Killer Popcorn here. I'm just doing this video to give you guys a brief overview of how Air Raid 6 is going to work out. We're pretty much using the same tools as we had in the previous Air Raids. As you can see, we're using the challenge bracket, and I've got 18 teams listed here. Most of the general information rules are going to be posted in the thread that this is in, so I just want to give you a visual overview of how this is going to work out. But I've got 18 teams listed here. This is going to vary depending on how many we have sign up. You'll go to the challenge website, and once you guys get your rosters finalized and everything, and we will send you a link to this website, and I'll get into that in a second. Ron Burgundy's my team. I'm going to show you how that works out. You can see I got a little avatar in here. But this is double elimination, so once you lose, it doesn't mean you're out of it. It will be a 7-day tournament. If we need to push it further to the next weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we can, just to make it a little bit more convenient. As you can see, some teams will be on a bye week. That just depends on how many teams we have sign up. I ran through a bunch of these scenarios, and I think 16 teams total is the only way we're going to avoid having all teams or having multiple teams either on a bye week or not on a bye week. Everybody would play it the same day, and once you lose, you're going to go to the loser's bracket over here, meaning you got a chance at going all the way to the end and playing against the winners of the finals up at the top. If for some reason you do make it that far and win, you'll have to play another round, which, like I said, if we need to move that to a further date, we can. It's going to start on the 10th and hopefully end on the 18th. If we need to, we can go to the 19th, which would be a Wednesday. But the losing team is going to have to lose more than the losing team is going to have to win twice, and the winning team of the winning bracket will only have to win once. As far as the randomization of putting the brackets in here, that's all done through random.org. You can see I've already done it several times. You can see the numbers will change. That'll just prevent any kind of favoritism or just the whole, oh, well, you put him against us, why'd you do that? It's just all randomized, it's all automated. That's how that's going to work out. As far as rosters go, just PM me and the Marco 1979, and once we get our rosters finalized, we will send you a link, and that link will take you to a website that looks like this. And as you can see, I got my team right here. You'll want to register a new team. You'll be able to see everybody that's already registered, signed up. Take you here, take your team name, avatar. You can put whatever, that just randomly goes to my desktop, but you can put whatever image, upload it there, put your website description. You have the ability to put your roster in here on this website, but you don't have to, since most of that's going to be done through the Wargaming website. Once you do that, then your team name will show up, and you'll have your avatar right here, and then we'll do all that randomization and everything. So that's a basic overview of how the bracket's going to work out. As far as the creating the rooms and everything, let me go ahead and show you this right here. As far as creating the rooms, you're going to want to open up team training. You want to set this to 6. Battle duration 10 minutes. You want to make sure your map's set. Plateau. This right here, unfortunately, we can't go with hiding the aircraft like we can in the strongholds and World of Tanks. I don't know if anybody's ever competed in that. The only way you know what kind of tank the only way you know what kind of tank they're taking is if you spot them in the actual game once it's started. This, we're gonna be able to see what team is taking what. Unfortunately, we've done this in the past. We've got by it, but make sure you don't have this, or the other team doesn't have this selected, because that gives them the advantage of whoever the team captain is of the home team. They'll be able to still see the enemy planes, whoever created the room, but just make sure you don't have that selected. As far as descriptions goes, you'll want to have the home team versus the visiting team. Whoever the home team captain is the one who needs to create this 15 minutes before the match is supposed to start. If you want to, you guys can start the match sooner if y'all both agree on it. 5-minute breaks in between. Just make sure everybody confirms that they're all ready before you start the matches. You'll want to take screenshots if you think there's anything being done wrong. That way you can send in a dispute ticket. As far as that goes, disputes, those will be done through Wargaming as a final decision. We have a list on the rules and info page. It just shows how disputes are going to be worked out. You'll just create your room. As far as plane types, this will be tier 6. You can take premiums if you want to. However, if you take a premium plane, it has to be purchased on the website by everybody. I should say it has to be able to be purchased by everybody. It can't be a gift plane like well, I don't have it on here, but I've got the Mosquito 26. I can't take that. Not everybody has that. If you take the XP50, you can't take any more American planes. You can take a 410 if you want. You can take 2 heavy fighters. You could take 2 multi-role if you want. You could take 2 fighters if you want. 2 attack aircraft. As long as they are different nations, you can have 2 of each type. You cannot take 2 of the same. You can't take a 410 and a 109. And you can take a 410 and a Spitfire if you want to. But that's basically how that's going to work out. Somebody is going to have to fly the Japanese line. However, all the other tournaments, you're only able to take 1. With it being tier 6 and premiums allowed, you have a choice between this. I'm pretty sure I know which one everybody's going to choose, but you have that option. You can take a lower tier if you want. You can take a tier 5. If you wanted to take a 38 over a J, you can. But the max tier is going to be tier 6. As far as payouts go, that hasn't been confirmed fully yet. That's being worked with Ghost Prime and Vegan. If they're able to divvy out 10,000 gold between 4 people each with World of Warships for creating a t-shirt, I don't see why there would be a problem to divvy out 76,000 overall in this tournament. So placements will be 5,000 for first place, I think 2,000, 1,500, and 1,000. It's listed on the details page, but that's going to be per person. So say you got an 8-man roster, each person on that roster is going to get, whether they play it or not, they're still going to get that gold. This tournament will start on the 10th, so we've got a couple weeks for teams to sign up. Hopefully Ghost Prime can confirm that they'll be able to pay it out. Like I said, they haven't yet, so if you guys don't plan on playing in this, if there's a payout, at least sign up. That way we have an idea of who is going to play, if there is a payout. So we'll get you that link, and we'll get this bracket set up, and I'll try to post these brackets after every night once I get all the final scores and everything in. That way you guys can see who you're playing next, and get an idea of what you need to do as far as practicing and all that stuff. But I think that pretty much covers it. If there are any questions, if there is anything I missed in here, feel free to PM me. I just wanted to do this because I know some people like to visually see things. It's a little bit easier. I know I'm one of them. I'm sure there are some things that I forgot in here, but most of it's on the roster or detailed page with all the rules and information. We'll get that posted in here, and you can send me and Marco a PM, and we'll get you an answer. But hopefully this will work out. I don't think we've ever done double elimination before, so it'll be kind of interesting. I figured first tournament in 2 years, as far as air raid go, at least give everybody a second chance to play if they lose. But it'll be interesting. We'll see you out there, man.